to use it?
Oh,
Okay, I think we are already live. That was like 5 seconds. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Anyone who might be scrolling by, my name is Tracy McKerney. You're going to find this showing up on my feed as well as hopefully in my group, Wholesaling Real Estate. I'll drop that link in the comments. I'm here with Miguelina Krier, and
hi everybody.
you're a former team member from the Property Boutique.
Mm-hmm.
And you have been exploring a little bit more of our AI-powered attorney interface.
Yes.
Is that correct? So
Yes.
This is just unedited, impromptu. We just decided to go live. We were just in the interface doing some things.
Mm-hmm.
And Miguelina, I'll let you take it away and share a little bit more about your impression and your comparison from the way you were doing things to using this tool.
Yes. So I was doing a contract from a template, so I wasn't sure. The worry is that it's not legally binding, or it's not. I was missing something in my contract, and I would have to do research, and I wasn't sure about it when I sent it to the seller. I didn't want to have a mistake because then it looks bad on me and my company. So as I've been working in the interface, I know that I'm putting out a good contract. I know that I can be confident in what it says. I know that it follows the laws of the state that the property is in. And it was quick. And one thing I really liked today when I was using it was that I asked it to give me some suggestions to add to the contract to reduce my risk and to reduce any problems that I might have that can cause me to have problems, delays, or lose money. Like, can I be sued? So it came up with maybe 7 suggestions that I could add to my contract to make sure that I'm protected. And I really like that. I liked how it was easy. Like, it was just talking to, let's say, a business partner. That I really like too. Because you could be intimidated by not knowing what to ask it, but I can't fail. Like, I can't do it wrong. I can't mess it up. Because you ask it a question, it gives you that feedback that guides you to creating your contract.
What did you find at the footer of the contract that you were creating? What were you creating exactly? What was
I asked it to create a purchase and sale contract for a property in Alabama. So that's the first thing I wrote. And it gave me a straightforward contract. But then at the bottom, it gives you suggestions. Like, you might think about, it tells me what I was missing, the seller and buyer information. I was missing the closing date. I was missing the purchase amount. So little by little, I built all that into it, using the suggestions that the interface was giving me.
So it was cross-checking you
as
you were going along.
Yes. So the suggestions, all I had to do was add the suggestions to the contract, and it would revise it and incorporate all those suggestions that I wanted, and it gave me the contract 10 minutes, and I had a contract.
So take me back to, and by the way, we did record live the interaction with the interface, and I'll be posting that as one of our first episodes that we're going to release of what that looks like when you're actively using the interface. We just thought we'd wanted to pop on live, and if anyone has any questions that might be joining us or scrolling by, we'd be happy to answer those. So what we're doing is we're introducing AI-powered tools into wholesaling or a real estate investing business where you're making a lot of contracts, you're creating a lot of offers, you need to do a lot of things fast and in volume in order to stay competitive. And when you're doing things by yourself, or maybe it's a side hustle, maybe it's part-time, maybe you have a full-time W-2, and Miguelina, you speak to that because that's kind of your scenario. Tell us more about how you sort of work this into your lifestyle and what your goals are and how you can maybe see this tool helping you?
Yeah, so I work full time. I'm a teacher, so I don't have a lot of time because in planning and work and my life, I don't have a lot of time. So being able to do this and know that I'm going to get it right in 10 minutes for one contract and be able to send it out, it's great because I can create multiple contracts. And once I get the practice and I know what I'm doing, um, it'll be faster even than 10 minutes. So yeah, this is great. I want to put out more offers. I wanted to get some more things under contract, so I can do the volume.
Volume is key. If you're not making offers, you're not in business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you're in the interface. You weren't really given any instructions on how to use it. I just kind of pushed you into it and said, hey, come up with a scenario or use one of the deals that you've run the CMA on, and you enter into the interface with that information, very basic, and it just guides you kind of through the deal flow. It's intuitive and responsive. And by the way, this was built by an attorney, Kurt Becker, who previously owned a title company, has done a whole boatload of deals himself in real estate investing on his own, as well as his legal background, of course. And he built this to really, provide solutions that are efficient, streamlined, and backed by real fact patterns, data, terms, conditions, all of the legal components. But on top of that, he has made this state specific, which I have not seen that out there. I don't know if you have. We've done a lot of research and not seen anything that has been state specific regarding contracts. What I have seen is a lot of people in my Facebook group asking tons of questions, at least over the course of the last couple of years, regarding state specific things, because nobody was really sure. Or you would recommend call your attorney and get that specific detail. This doesn't eliminate an attorney. This just gives you the ability to have that confidence moving forward, knowing that this interface is going to be constantly updated in the background. So you will have those updates at your, to your advantage, and that you won't need to worry about. And I think that's another critical piece, is always wondering what laws have just changed in one state or that state. We know that right now Pennsylvania has become more strict. Other states have changed their laws as well. And so this helps keep pace with those changes. How does that make you feel when you're busy already and you're tired after working all day and you need to do this on top of everything else?
Yeah, I know that it's going to be compliant to whatever state I'm working in and and I don't have to spend time researching specific state regulations. That saves so much time.
That's huge.
Yeah, instead of sitting there searching in Google, I can be creating contracts and I can be talking to sellers and buyers.
So it's freeing up some time. I'm seeing some joy return to your face, knowing how much time it has previously consumed. So what would that have looked like? And we'll end this little time that we're spending here live, just kind of bringing it out to the world, sharing it in different ways. And again, we did record what went on in the interface, and I will post that a little bit later today or first thing in the morning to my group and to my regular Facebook to share a little more about the advantage of this tool.
So yeah, I before, like, I felt like I was like buried in papers and documents and trying to create contracts that are, because we were dealing with different states. So yeah, just trying to figure out what was good in what state. It just took a tremendous amount of time that now I don't need to do that.
So I love that you're really locking into the advantage. And once you utilize the tool, I think one of the concerns that I hear a lot is, well, two things that I hear is this ChatGPT. No, it is not ChatGPT. ChatGPT will do a surveillance out there of data that's available in general. This is specifically trained for real estate investors. So this has been created with tons of different conditions, terms, and valuable things that Kurt has extracted from real life experience, plus legal and law, the things that are really important that are going to get you off the hook if you're in a bad situation on a contract. So this is not ChatGPT. What else I hear out there that people are concerned about is I'm not tech savvy, or I don't really know. Is it complicated? Is this confusing? How am I, am I going to be like not using it because it's too difficult to use? What's been your experience when you first encountered the use of it yourself?
It was easy. It's like just talking to like a coach or a mentor or a business partner. And really, I couldn't mess up. You just ask a question and it'll guide you, even if you don't know what question to ask.
Right.
You can ask anything. You say, I'm confused about, this, and it will guide you. It's great.
So it's basically kind of like a legal coach that's guiding you through the deal process. We're going to be going through 10 different typical categories that a real estate investor in wholesaling or fix and flip, and generally in those categories, including creative finance, tired landlord. We've got a whole bunch of different things to share on how this tool can be used for those specific scenarios that you typically come across on a daily basis if you're doing this pretty actively. Today was just creating the purchase and sale agreement for a standard wholesale deal and talking about the assignment clauses and all the important things that you want in your contract to protect you, which the AI attorney guided you on and made those suggestions for you. You didn't have to think them up and wonder if you're missing anything.
No, I just told it I wanted to protect myself.
So you walked away with a full-blown contract for your business that becomes like your standard template that includes your specific terms and conditions that you're comfortable with and work for you. So everybody's contract might look a little bit different because there might be some things like an inspection period, for instance, or how we initiate an open escrow. Those types of things could be different from one team to another or one entrepreneur to another, which is totally fine. But the tool itself will give you supporting terms and conditions to insulate you on the deal and help protect you, which is the goal.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's perfect.
So straightforward, so simple.
Yeah, it is. It's very simple.
This at all. But that's it for today. We just wanted to, we're going to be kind of coming on these lives and bringing these little mini, videos that you can start to see how this tool can really ignite your business, accelerate it, make it quicker, more competitive, faster, get those contracts going, get those offers out in volume, because it's a volume game and it's all about speed. So thanks, Miguelina. It was awesome hanging out with you today.
All right.
All righty.
All right, Tracy. Bye.
Time.